Sar, and also Vivek Sanal joining us remotely via Zoom, as many people are still battling with the clean-up effort. There also becomes the concern of one's personal health. Everyone's worried about the cars and the family members and the homes and can you get to work? But what sort of impact can this weather have on your health? We're joined on the phone by the internal medicine specialist from aesthetic medicine, Dr. Sladana. Thank you very much for your time this morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good to have you. First of all, are you dry and safe? Have you been able to survive the storms over the past sort of 48 hours?
Yes, thank you so much for asking. So Marina hasn't been hit that bad, at least the place where I'm at. So yes, lucky I'm safe.
You know, for many people who are going through this weather, obviously it can be a very stressful time. People can have a lot of anxiety, a lot of concern. What are some of the tips to help, keep yourself healthy and a positive mindset during this time?
So basically, precautions to take during this weather and during this time is hydration. It might sound very simple, but it is actually a key. Drinking lots of water and tea to hydrate our mucous membranes and prevent viruses to enter our organism is a very easy and effective way to take care of ourselves, as well as consumption of vitamin-rich food. And what also is very, very important is avoid touching our face, eyes, nose, and mouth, and obviously a good hand hygiene.
Is there any issue with pollen and people that may have certain allergies? Does the rain help that, or does it impact when we're seeing a disruption in our air quality?
Well, actually, when it comes to pollen and inhalant allergens, the rain usually helps with that. So usually people with allergic symptoms, are more relieved in the rainy weather conditions. However, it is a common misconception that we can catch a cold in the rain, as the rain does not transmit viruses itself, but we can catch a chill that lowers our body temperature and thus weakens our immune system and the ability to fight viruses, right? So during the rainy weather, we also spend more time and prolonged periods of time indoors where viruses thrive better, and then we tend to have closer contact indoors and so on. So we are more susceptible to viral infections.
Yeah, you sound like my grandmother. She used to tell me, put a jumper on, you'll catch a cold. But clearly that's not scientifically possible, but you can catch a chill if your body temperature does drop. You mentioned about the hydration. That's really important for so many people, particularly when we saw people that have been stranded in their cars for long periods of time. I guess the advice is, if you do need to head out, take plenty of water, maybe even take some snacks with you in case you do unfortunately manage to get stuck and abandoned somewhere.
Absolutely right. Absolutely correct. Yes.
So that's always a great advice. But after this situation, Doctor, what are some of the main problems that people do present when they come to the clinic? Is it food? Is it hydration? Is it a situation where they've been restricted with what they're able to consume, or is it unfortunately sometimes personal injuries where people may be even walking into certain areas where they should stay away from?
I'm pretty sure it's a mix, depending on the area, obviously, where the storm has hit, like more or less. In our area here, we are seeing more of cold and flu symptoms, and also some patients with dehydration due to being stuck in traffic for 12, 13 hours. So basically, we try to rehydrate them with IV drips and also help with the flu and cold symptoms.
Yeah, so that's the key one, hydration. Even I found one of the situations, Doctor, was I had to walk to work when there was light rain on, and I realised I didn't really have the wet weather clothing that I would back home to be able to cope with the situation. Maybe is that part of the problem where people are presenting with symptoms? We're just not equipped to be able to walk and live in wet, drizzly weather.
Correct, absolutely correct, yes. So basically, the hydration, as we mentioned, this is key, but also wearing appropriate clothing and also checking the weather forecast and preparing accordingly, or just having a little survival kit in the car.
Yeah, wonderful. That's great advice. Dr. Sladana, the internal medicine specialist at the Dubai Marina of the Aesthetic Clinic. We thank you very much for your time this morning on Talk 100.3.
Thank you very much. Stay safe, everyone.
Yeah, some great advice there. We're taking more of your messages. 0586861003.
This is Talk 100.3.
Well, our good friends at Freddy's, you can experience the excitement of the Tata IPL for 2024 at one of the coolest cafes in Dubai. Visit any of the Freddy's cafes, Dira, DIP, Quasis, Karama or Dubai for maximum fun with the biggest screens, the best food. Get your friends down there, have a fantastic time. I love going to Freddy's. It's one of the best places to go. Book a table now, 055 439 1099. That's 055 439 1099. And for more information, visit their Instagram page. That's the other place you can go, Freddy's DXB, to experience all the excitement of the Tata IPL.
This is Talk 100.3.
And what a great match it was in the IPL. Just moving aside from the weather conditions, there was a great match last night. The Delhi Capitals winning by 6 wickets. They rolled the Gujarat Titans for 89. And the Delhi Capitals managed to get the runs in just 8.5 overs. Coverage resumes again tonight at 5:15. It's the Punjab Kings taking on the Mumbai Emirates. 5:15 tonight to all the coverage on Talk 100.3. Back to more of your calls on 800 81003. Nagaraj has phoned through. Nagaraj, thank you so much. How are you coping at your place after the rain in Dubai over the past 2 days?
Good morning, Kate. How are you?
I'm doing very well. I'm dry. I'm safe. I live in a high rise. I've only had one rug that I've had to ruin that has been completely flooded. How have you been coping?
Same here. I stay in Sharjah in Al Mahata area. I stay in 7th floor. I can see a beautiful view of the water, spread it everywhere in the road as well. And I'm at home since past 2 days. Okay, this is the third day. Today morning also I see the water level has not gone down.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, even though my building pump room has been flooded with the water, there is no water since yesterday.
So you haven't been able to shower or cook, or you've had no water to use?
Thank God yesterday I took it, because yesterday was the last shower I took it. Today I don't know really, because yesterday night I was